Pronouns, Part 3. Well folks, we've made it to the third and final part of our pronoun crash course. In the last video we talked about the wide array of third-person pronouns, which leaves just one more thing for us to discuss. It's time to talk about preferred pronouns, and why everyone has them. Yes, even you. Preferred pronouns are, as the name suggests, pronouns which somebody would prefer you to use when referring to them in conversation. For example, when people talk about me, I'd prefer them to say something like, "I saw Saul today, she was out shopping." Of course, you may be thinking, why does this matter? If the person you're talking about isn't even present in the conversation, why should they care which pronouns you're using? Well, first of all, that's not always the case. There are many instances where the person you're talking about could still be involved in the conversation. For example, if I was being introduced to somebody I hadn't met before, the person introducing me might say, "This is my friend. Her name is Saul." Secondly, it's merely a matter of courtesy. Let's compare pronouns to names. Everyone has a name, and you'd like to think that when people talk about you, they'll use that name. Why should pronouns be any different? Thirdly, and most importantly, you have preferred pronouns too, even if you didn't consciously choose them. If you're a man, for example, your pronouns are probably he and him. You didn't choose them, but you still have them, and when people talk about you, they will use those pronouns. If somebody called you she instead, you'd probably be confused. Not necessarily annoyed or frustrated, but confused, because you know that's not right. And the very fact that you know that's not right means that you have, you guessed it, preferred pronouns. Let me say it again. You have preferred pronouns. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. Congratulations. Referring to somebody with the wrong pronouns is the equivalent of calling them by the wrong name. Even if you're trying to be offensive, all you're actually doing is being wrong. And if they correct you politely on your mistake, that doesn't mean you've succeeded in offending them, it just means that, again, you've succeeded in being wrong. On a final note, studies suggest that the average person knows around 600 other people by name. If you can remember 600 people's names, you can remember 600 people's preferred pronouns, especially considering that the pool of potential names is exponentially larger than the pool of potential pronouns. Goodbye.